I went to engineering school, and now I'm doing this instead. This is...
What's it called? What's your company called?
LightMode.
LightMode?
Yep. So yes, the title of this video is 100% true. My LightMode helmet was stolen from me at Santa Monica. I was at the beach late at night with Megan, my girlfriend. We were taking photos, and there was almost nobody there. And right, you know, when we weren't looking, when we were taking a photo of the bike, this group of guys walked by and they swiped my helmet from me. So they took the helmet that you see at the intro of this video. It's the Aqua LightMode kit on an Arai helmet. And on that Arai helmet was my GoPro Hero 4, my Sena 20S, brand new, my Sena, it's called an audio pack, it's for moto vlogging. And also on that was my Alpinestars leather gloves, $100 purple visor, just everything. That helmet was worth probably around $1,200, I don't know. And then there's the LightMode kit, of course, which you know, was my favorite design so far, and I guess that means I'm buying a new helmet and making a new one. I was pretty bummed out, to be honest. I don't get bummed out. If I do get bummed out, it's not very often and it's not for that long. But this one really, like, really bugged me, man, because I had a chance to stop them, and I tried, but I couldn't. There was just too many of them. There was like 8, give or take a few. It was getting a little dangerous, so I had to kind of back off. Cops didn't arrive in time. I'll start from the beginning. Alright, so basically, we were taking photos, and they took it about a minute later. I would say about a minute or minute and a half later is when I noticed, because they weren't that far away when I caught up to them. So basically, I noticed my helmet was gone. I was like, whoa, what the f***, right? And then someone was walking towards me, and they said, hey, you know, I think those guys took your helmet. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, they went that way. I'm like, holy shit. What do they look like? And he's like, tan jacket, like a thin tan jacket. I was like, okay. So I hopped on my bike, on this bike right here, provided by Moto California, an awesome motorcycle rental company. I'll talk about more about them later. Yeah, I hopped on this bike, and I chased after them. They weren't that far. And on the way, another group of guys said the same thing. They're like, hey, they went up that way. It's like, okay. So I went up there, and I found them, right? A group of guys and a few girls. And they're like right by their car, like they're getting in, or they're right by their car, like they want to put the helmet inside it, or they just put the helmet in the car, something like that. So I pulled up the motorcycle right in front of their car, just to slightly block them a little bit. Like they could still pull backwards, but I don't know, at least they couldn't go forward. So that was a nice bike. So yeah, there was, where was I? The bike was so nice. Yeah, so I hopped off the bike. I'm like, which one of you guys took my helmet? Right from the get-go, they were really like in my face. Like, we don't have it, homie. We don't have it. You know, get out of here. We don't have it. We don't have it. We don't have it. You know, I just kept saying that. I'm like, well, if you don't have it, just show me. Just show me you don't have it then, you know? Piece of cake. But obviously they had it, so they weren't going to show me. And I kept trying to get a look around the car, like peeking here, peeking there. But it was dark in there. I couldn't see. And every time I got close, they just kind of surrounded me, and I've seen way too many YouTube videos of guys just getting KO'd, you know, off their peripheral vision. You know, like in a one-on-one fight, I wouldn't have any problems. But when there's like 8 guys, it's just like I'm at the mercy of them pretty much. I just made sure that I was never at any point trapped, that I could always kind of walk to the side or walk away, and that's what I did. Eventually Megan showed up. She caught up. I was only like about 30 seconds away. She got on the phone with the cops. And I think they realized that, and then they sensed the urgency to get out of there. So they just started, there was too many of them to fit in one car, so the girls and a guy or something, they were in the car with the helmet, and they were trying to do like a 3-point turn, and I was trying to stop them, kind of, and I don't know, like, we got the license plate, at least we told the police. They were on their way, but they managed to flee before the cops got there. So I was like, my mind was in so many places, because this one guy was real close to me all the time, trying to like get real aggressive and stuff, and even after they took off, he was still in my face. and that kind of gave them some time to get some distance. And then I hopped on my bike and I chased after them, but I didn't know which way they went, and I don't know, did a few laps. So they got away, and then the cops came after, told them what happened. They basically explained that once they leave the county, there's nothing they can do. So they've got about a 20-minute window. They were searching the intersection cameras for this car. They said if you don't hear back from us within half an hour, you pretty much lost it. So it's already past that point. And I've accepted it. It's just material stuff. You know, I can buy all that stuff back. It sucks, but you know, I told my friend, I said, I hope they can't poop for a month straight. I hope that's what karma does to them. But I don't know, maybe I'll check Craigslist here and there, but I don't plan to get it back. I don't want it back. Well, I do want it back, but I don't know. I just don't want them to have it. If you can't afford something, then you don't deserve to have it. That's just my general rule of thumb. If you can't afford it, you don't get it. You know, you have to save up for it or work for it or something. You don't just take it. Hello, doggy. Hello, doggy. So as soon as I posted on my Snapchat, all my friends and everyone following me there was like sending me positive vibes. You know, like, hey man, real sorry that you lost your stuff, but at least, you know, you didn't get hurt and stuff. It could have gone much worse, and it's so true. It could have. But I wasn't going to get into a fight over that. Like, I just want to focus on having an awesome time down here in LA. I got a few days left, and I want to make the most of it. So I already replaced some of the equipment that got stolen. I got a new GoPro Hero 4 right here, connected to the Sena audio pack. These gloves, I just borrowed them from George, the guy who runs Moto California, the company that's lending me this motorcycle. By the way, I just want to say, like, it's hard to find companies out there with amazing like customer service that actually care about you. And I had never met the guys running Moto California until I got here. But man, they impressed me a lot, because the previous guy who rented this bike was Romanian and filled up this gas tank with diesel by accident. George from Moto California didn't know that the guy did that until the day I needed this bike. I had a LightMode LA meetup and I needed the bike, and he understood that. So this was on a Saturday. He got it fixed up real quick, really quick, just in time for the meet. And like, man, he made sure there was no downtime for my trip here, and it just tremendous thank you to George and his team over there. So if you guys are in LA, or you know someone who's coming to LA and you want to ride with them, you got to hit them up, motocalifornia.com. They got sport bikes mainly. That's their main thing. There's not that many around here. I found a couple, but they were mostly cruisers, and I'm not really that big on cruisers and sport touring bikes. So yeah, check them out. What else? I think I covered everything. I don't know, are you guys on Snapchat? Do you guys use that stuff? I recently created an account for our channel. It's called Mr.LightMode. If you want to add me on there, I post semi-frequently, not so much in the wintertime because, I don't know, I can't ride. It's too cold. Follow me on there, man. I post some funny stuff.
The rabbit's foot, where is it?
The only way you're gonna get what you want is for you to. You think I'm playing? You think I'm playing? You don't think I'll do it? Where is it? Where the hell is it?
Like, this channel is a little more, pretty much 95% motorcycle oriented. My Snapchat's like 50-50. It's just random day-to-day stuff if you guys want to see like my life behind the scenes and stuff. Mr.LightMode. Oh yeah, also, I have some crappy footage of the police when they came. I'll show you some of that now.
Do you have a business card?
I sure do.
I got a lot of buddies that ride. I don't ride, but that shit looks dope.
Yeah. That's the whole reason why I'm here. So it's not even the helmet, just the trip, you know?
So you're out here pitching this or selling it?
Promoting, yeah. I've been selling it online for like 2.5 years now. Doing it full time.
Just real quick.
Yeah.
If you find these guys, do you want to prosecute or?
Just want to call them back.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Less paperwork for you too, right?
We're going to go try to find them and try to get your stuff back.
Thanks so much, man. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome.
You guys have a good night.
You too.